Hey guys, it's Monmon and welcome back to another launch stream. We are unveiling the newest Resin addition that follows our previously released Mumbo Jumbo statue in the Banjo-Kazooie lineup, the nasty witch who does nothing but evil, Gruntilda. Without further ado, here she is! Gruntilda's pose here was inspired by this artwork. I said, this artwork! Okay, sure, that works. As you can see, we've kept the idea of Gruntilda sitting on a broomstick, but we've changed a few details. One detail we've changed is having her stretch her arm out instead of having both hands on the broomstick. It makes her look as if she's about to grab you or put a curse on you. Her broomstick has green eyes that were originally looking at the direction it was pointing at, but our team have altered the design to have the eyes look in the same direction as Gruntilda. Another feature that our team added is the green bubbly effect at the back of the broomstick, which represents the green trail it leaves behind when Gruntilda is flying. Now I think the added elements and the altered details make Gruntilda and her broomstick look even more lively. Now let's talk about Gruntilda and her outfit. She is wearing her signature black pointy hat, a long-sleeved black dress, black shoes, purple tights, and a purple striped scarf. Her black dress has been textured to imitate fabric, and the insides of the sleeves have been painted dark red. The dress has small slits on the trim, which suggests wear and tear. Now, as you can see, there's another layer to replicate the look of her dress in the artwork. Her black pointy hat has the same color scheme as the dress, black on the outside with a dark red on the inside. It's also textured to imitate fabric. And by adding these textures to Gruntilda's dress and hat, it adapts the artwork wonderfully into a more realistic context. Now her scarf and tights are a light purple here, and on the artwork it is striped. But to emulate the striped aspect, our team went for a knit-like pattern that's sculpted so it's three-dimensional. And at the ends of the scarf are little strands that are irregularly arranged to imitate how a scarf would move in the air in real life. Moreover, her scarf's been sculpted to look like it's lifted in the air. Now her tights have a vertically patterned texture which beckons to the stripe design in the artwork as well. Gruntilda's shoes have the same color scheme as her hat and dress. It's black, textured, and has a dark red strap with a silver buckle. The silver is darkened slightly to look slightly weathered, and the red has a slight sheen to imitate the look of smooth leather. Her ensemble has been beautifully replicated here, and to contrast against the black outfit, her skin is a bright witchy green, and our team has sculpted some very three-dimensional warts on her face. The way the warts just slightly differ in color makes the whole aesthetic even more, ugly? Sorry, not ugly, I meant, facially challenged. Her face has been sculpted to look pointy and long, just like her video game counterpart. The slight bumps represent the texture her skin would be like if it were real, and her mouth is shaped to look as if she is cackling. Her teeth are three-dimensional and stick out in a buck-tooth fashion. Her tongue is painted a bright red and has a glossy finish. Gruntilda's eyes are also surrounded by tiny lashes that go all around the perimeter of her eye. And there's a thin black line around the eyes to further define them. It's like eyeliner, you know? Her hands are also a bright witchy green. The fingers are sculpted to look long and bony, much like that of a typical witch. The way the fingers are pointing and sculpted looks as if she's about to cast a curse on you, or as if she is reaching for you. Her fingernails look grotesque as our team added a hint of gloss and a dark shade at the base of the nails, which creates a gradient that defines the nails and brings forth that curved structure. Our team used the vibrant colors and realistic textures to bring Gruntilda from video game to life. And the same level of care was applied to her broomstick. The handle of the broomstick has a wooden design, so our team made sure to include the distinct lines to emulate that. They've also added texture to the handle so you can actually feel the grooves like real wood. The mouth has been sculpted to look three-dimensional, and the inside has been painted red. The back of the broom is sculpted to look like they are hay, and the strands are supposed to look distinct. Now the small rope that supposedly ties in the hay and connects it to the broomstick has been sculpted to look like small ropes that have been twisted together. Our team painted it a dark brown, which seeps into the grooves, defining them further. And to further enhance the broomstick's resemblance to how it is in the video game, our team has included the green bubble-like sculpt to emulate the green bubbles that trail behind the broomstick when Gruntilda's flying. Now, to adapt that into our statue, our team went for a solid green sculpt with spherical bumps to represent the bubbles. The bright green goes so nicely with the overall witchy color scheme and it's very eye-catching. I love the way the tip curls over, almost mirroring the shape of Gruntilda's hat. Next, let's talk about the base, which was inspired by Gruntilda's lair in the video game. The base is designed to imitate the brick walls that we see in Gruntilda's lair. There are moss and crack details to represent the aged, unruly look of the lair as in the video game. The bricks are painted with a dark grayish blue color with a dark shade that emphasizes the uneven surface as well as the cracks. It also makes the base look more dynamic visually. The design of the base has a wide bottom with a brick stand that Gruntilda's dress is laying on top of. This way, our team can represent Gruntilda flying on her broomstick. Furthermore, the moss details added are bumpy and they are placed to look as if they are growing from within the cracks, making them look even more realistic. In addition to the base itself, our team also included a few individual rocks to make the base look even more dynamic. The unevenness of the bricks and the surface of the base beckons to the slightly slanted tower of Gruntilda's lair. In addition, our team included a small red bug and a torch on the side of the top of the base. The small bug is painted red and lies right here at the front. Now, in spite of its size, we can still see its large eyes, making it very adorable. The eyes are looking upwards at Gruntilda and its pose make it look a bit scared of her. There is also a torch on the base which is sculpted to look attached to the side of the brick. The connection is a silver block to imitate the look of metal, of course. And similarly, there are also two metal rings, one to hold the flame and the other near the end of the handle. The sheen of the metal details paired with the wooden sculpt and paint job of the handle makes the torch look more realistic. The flame itself has been sculpted to look as if it is moving, thus the various curls and points. In fact, the gradient created with the colors orange and yellow emulate the look of the flame in the video games, and it makes a wonderful pop of warm color against the overall quite cool toned color scheme. And by having a base inspired by her own lair, this statue highlights Gruntilda's character through and through. So, let's now watch a video to recap all the features in the standard edition of Gruntilda, and then I'm going to show you the exclusive edition. Roll the clip, guys! Great recap, guys! Next to me now is the exclusive edition of Gruntilda. With the exclusive edition, we wanted to make the statue feel more animated, so we've included two LED modes, static and animated, which will apply to the flame on the torch and the green bubble details at the end of her broomstick. When on static mode, both features will light up. And due to the translucent material used for both features, it really makes the flame and the bubble detail look as if they are glowing. Not to mention a great nightlight option. Though I can't say whether that will protect you from Gruntilda's wrath or not. And when she is on animated mode, the light for the flame will pulse, imitating the look of real fire. The animated mode for the green bubble detail at the end of the broomstick also alludes to the bubble trail that the broomstick leaves behind in the video game. With animated mode, it brings life to the other features of the statue, which makes the overall Gruntilda statue more akin to the video game. The exclusive edition's LED functions bring in a new aspect and new options while retaining the wonderful details of the standard edition. So for those of you who aren't sure which is the edition for you, no worries. Here's a recap of all the features in the exclusive edition of Gruntilda. Roll the clip. We are back from the wonderful recap and joined by none other than the rest of our Banjo-Kazooie lineup. We've got Banjo-Kazooie, Mumbo Jumbo, Crocodile, Banjo, and our newest, the most evil, the most vile, not to mention the ugliest, I mean aesthetically challenged Gruntilda. It's awesome to see them side by side now, as we have both ends of the spectrum. We've got the hero and the villain. So, for those of you who would like to collect all aspects of the game and would like to really tell a story, you can now see how they look side by side. It's always awesome to see how our team adapts a character from video game to real life. Let's now move on to pricing to see how much she will cost. Okay, I'm sorry for objecting you, but you do know you are a statue, right? This is the price for the standard edition, which will be available for pre-order on our website, first4figures.com, and at your local retailer. This is the price for the exclusive edition, which will be available for pre-order only on our website, first4figures.com. This edition will include 2 LED modes, static and animated, for the torch flame and the green bubble effect. So, to recap, these are the prices for all editions. All prices indicated here exclude local taxes and shipping. So for example, the EU, UK, and Australia regions, prices will look different on our website, as they are already inclusive of sales tax. We are running an early bird offer till this day, so be sure to place your orders quickly within that time frame to take advantage of this limited time offer. For our website's pre-orders, we offer payment plans with extra fees for those who wish to purchase in installments. We also have warehouses in the following locations, which means no import fees for these regions. Shipping costs to your country are estimated at checkout time. The final cost will be shown on the invoice, which will be sent to your registered email when your order is ready to ship. Thank you for joining us for our Banjo-Kazooie Gruntilda Resin Statue launch stream. Check us out on our website, first4figures.com, for more details, and follow us on our social media channels so you don't miss out on future news and teasers. We also have an amazing community on Facebook called the First 4 Figures Official Collectors Club, where we chat with our members, run polls, post behind-the-scenes content, giveaways, and much more. So don't forget to check us out. Lastly, pre-orders are now open. Links are in the description. And that is a wrap. Thank you for joining us today. F4FS Love, F4FS Live, and we shall see you in the next one. Bye!